Alright, in this video I kind of changed my mind a little bit. I wasn't going to have you guys watch videos for this one, but there are some things on here that would be good to get down. So on the 2-6 worksheet that you picked up in class, there are 4 examples we're going to do, and they're going to be 4 problems right from the worksheet. We're going to do A and F under number 1. And then we're going to do H and I on the back side. And those are the 4 examples you need to get down today. In this first video, we're going to look at A and F, which are just straight unit conversions. And I want to show you what I need to see when you are doing these problems. Alright, so in this first one, we are starting with 168 hours. And we're going to use ratios to perform these conversions. So we are going to start with 168 hours, and a lot of times, just to make it a little bit easier, you want to start with it over 1. There's no other unit involved. When we look at H and I, we're going to have a unit in the bottom, and we want to convert that to days. So we are going to multiply the 168 times a fraction. Now, in order to do this, we're going to think about, is there a direct conversion from hours to days? And the answer is yes. I put that table on the front of the worksheet just to help you out with that. And there are 24 hours in one day. So, what we are going to do is think about, with these ratios, we want the unit of hours to cancel. So in order to do that, we need to put hours on the bottom. That way the unit of hours cancels out, and we want to put days on top. So we'll be left with days, and the hours will completely cancel out. So then this ratio, we're going to put how many hours are in one day. Now what this helps keep track of is whether we multiply or whether we divide. Anything in the bottom we divide, anything in the top we multiply. So the hours do cancel, then we just multiply straight across. 168 times 1 is 168. And 1 times 24 is 24. And the unit we're left with is days. And so we can go ahead and multiply that. I believe the answer is 7. But we can check that with the calculator just to be sure. 168 divided by 24, so that becomes 7 days. Now, F is a little bit more involved because there is no direct conversion from feet to centimeters. If you look at the table, there is a conversion from feet to meters that we can do, or there's also a conversion from inches to centimeters. So what's going to happen is we start with 2 feet. So the first thing I'm going to do is convert the number of feet to inches first. So we want inches and feet here in this next ratio. And in order to get the units of feet to cancel, we need to put the units of feet in the bottom so that that unit cancels. And according to our table, some of you do know this, there are 12 inches in 1 foot. So we're still not quite to centimeters yet. There is a direct conversion. If you look at the table on the worksheet, there is a direct conversion from inches to centimeters. And now we want the inches to cancel, so we need to put the inches in the bottom, centimeters on top, and there are 2.54 centimeters in 1 inch. Now, how this is legal is essentially, since 12 inches is equal to 1 foot, we're essentially multiplying by 1, which doesn't change the measurement at all. Since 2.54 centimeters is equal to 1 inch, again, we're essentially multiplying by 1. So, canceling the feet, canceling the inches, we are left with just centimeters. And we're going to take 2 times 12 times 2.54 on top. Which leaves us with 60.96. And of course on the bottom, we are left with just 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1. So that leaves us with 60.96 centimeters. So using these ratios really helps us determine whether we need to multiply by numbers or divide by numbers, in case you're having trouble with that. So setting up these ratios really helps with that. In the second video for today, we are going to look at converting rates, which miles per hour or, dollars per day or something like that. So we're going to look at that in the next video.